Welcome to our first episode of Tyler Gets His Way Sometimes. I'm Brian. This is the creator of the show and my son, Tyler Patterson. On this week's show, in our full episode...
First full episode,
we're going to have Tyler Gets His Way in the news, a couple of news articles from the news. We're going to introduce you to a new character named Amazon Bob. Meme of the week, something we really found funny that we want to talk about. We have our movie review. We went and saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, so we got a movie review for that. We've got our interview with Drew Metzger, who is also my son.
And my brother.
And that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Generally makes sense. And we've got, this is a show created by a 10-year-old, so we always got to have bathroom humor, and we'll have that into the show. A lot of people who have started watching this already, Tyler, ask me, why are we doing a show? And as cheesy as we're kind of making this starting up, you get only so many chances to spend time with your kids and connect. And that's kind of why I'm doing it for my son Tyler. We've connected on something. We've both got a couple of skills about talking. And we're going to share our life with you guys. And we're going to do it in a manner that's entertaining. But for now, let's start the show.
He talks more.
Yeah, definitely talks. This week in the news, Tyler Gets His Way sometimes in the news. A funny story that I saw outline was out in California. This family came out their door and they found a bear in their hot tub drinking. I don't know if they already had a margarita staged. For you young kids, that's an adult beverage. Could you imagine,
Just
walking
out there, I want to go to my hot tub. Oh, look, there's a bear drinking margaritas in my hot tub.
Margaritas. You guys, excellent enunciation of margaritas. I'm glad you don't know how to enunciate that for sure. But I mean, it answers that long time question. Does a bear poop in the woods? No. He sits in your hot tub and drinks margaritas. But
I could imagine him getting out, just walks into a tree, falls over, throws up blue.
I would pay to see a bear throwing up in my yard because it drank, and clearly it's mommy's margaritas. Daddy would have a Bud Light or Budweiser or something. But anyways, that's a funny story. If you guys have funny stories, don't forget to share them with us out on Twitter. How do you follow us on Twitter, Tyler?
Him _Tyler.
On Twitter, and follow us on Facebook too. Reach out to us there. I think the Messenger works for that. But anyways, connect with us through that. And I think they can comment through YouTube, correct, right? Yeah. So comment through YouTube. If we find something funny, we'll put it on the show. We'd even bring you on and talk about it. We can do interviews through Skype. That's pretty exciting. Yeah. The other big news here in Ohio is we have the Cleveland Cavs and the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns are a stinking pile of crap. And I don't know if it'll change this year, but I've lost faith. I mean, it's apropos that they're called the Browns because they're crap.
But we're just thinking, we have the Cavaliers with LeBron, like one of the best players in the world.
He was hope.
Yeah,
he was absolute hope for the team.
Hope. Then he went to the Lakers, and everything was ruined.
I gotta be honest with you. I think he did it right this time. I really do. And you're probably too young to really understand it because you're 10. But when he was in Cleveland before, it was a one-man wrecking team. I mean, he dragged the Cavs just like he did the past few years into the playoffs and elevated the team. Not by himself. A team is a team. A team is no better. But when you have a catalyst like him, and he came to Cleveland and got him a championship, this jackwad in Cleveland burned his jersey and caught himself on fire. It just makes me happy when I'm glad the guy's okay. I think. I hope he's okay. But he might not be okay. He could be dead. If he's dead and you're watching this, which you're not, because we got like 7 viewers. Condolences.
60-something views.
There's like 60-something views. Wow, we're like mainstream. Mainstream. And so the best of LeBron. I think he gave Cleveland everything he could, everything he should. Mm-hmm. He's been a great
help
contributor to a lot of programs and a lot of kids in the area. And I think he should be celebrated forever in Cleveland for what he's done. because he continues to give to the community. LeBron, this Tyler gets his way. Sometimes applause. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and best of luck to you.
And here goes all our basketballs and basketball teams for the Cavs and our football team, which is long gone.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. You think the Browns? I have a friend at work who is a huge Cleveland, and he's diehard. It's like Cubby. He's like a Cubbies fan for Cleveland. He gets upset, but he always has this bright side that I don't have, and so he does give me hope on the draft and everything that's going on with the Browns. But it's coming up. It's mid-July. We should see something change soon.
Okay.
So our next segment is called Amazon Bob's Prime Review. So Tyler in school, was this for school or just for the fun of it?
School. It was called the Cardboard Challenge. And I ended up making a robot for the Cardboard Challenge, and
out of Amazon boxes, because,
yeah.
And I'd like to blame this on my wife, but I'm the shopper in the house that truly is. Amazon boxes, I think, come every week, and Tyler created Bob, and we've kind of rebranded Bob as Amazon Bob because he's made out of Amazon boxes, and it gave us a great segment that you and I could talk about, and it's kind of things that we've gotten for Tyler. He's talked us into, and as you guys can see, the Orbeez up here. I don't know if you've heard of these things. Tyler, kind of talk about the Orbeez.
All right, so they're basically like little tiny balls that when you put them in water, they grow bigger, and you can get like thousands of these, and they like are good for massaging. They feel weird, and they're fun.
They're horrible.
I got 50,000 of them.
As a review, they come in like a Kool-Aid size packet clear though.
Yeah.
And they're really tiny, so small children it's not good for if you got little kids. And they do exactly what they're doing. As far as, does this product do exactly what it does? Absolutely. 100% good quality product for something you put in water. It absorbs the water and expands, and it makes a bunch of balls.
I think they're like the one rags, you know? You know those rags?
ShamWow?
Yeah, there you like put them in the water and they expand and become rags.
How are you, do you even remember that?
Yeah, I had like some Scooby-Doo ones.
Oh my goodness. So parents, kids will love them if they're old enough. Tyler was putting them in they're very colorful, multicolor. He was putting them in a thing and they were sticking their feet in them. I think it made a mess. As far as a parent goes, as a dad goes, they're a waste of money. But they do cost. They are pretty cheap, I think.
Yeah.
Like $8.69 for like 50,000 balls, and so it's a good value, good product. Just I'm a kind of a clean freak, so I hate coming home to crap like that. Mom did use them for a clear vase with flowers in them. It kind of filled up, hydrated the flowers. So if that's a product that your kids would enjoy, go for it. But that's our Amazon Bob Prime Review, and we've got some more stuff coming up. We bought some stuff for the campground to color the flame. Oh yeah. And so we'll review that next time, and
next time.
And we'll go from there. And if you get these for your kids, it's not my fault. I told you, they get everywhere. Just remember that.
And they'll shrink back down too when they lose water.
Do you want to introduce our next segment?
Alright. So our next segment is called Meme of the Week. And memes are just things that they're funny and weird. And this meme of the week is called Just Peeked Outside to See If It Was Hot. And it shows a guy burnt in the face. So
this character is Two-Face from the Batman series. Yeah. And he, of course, has half of a face that was burned off. You can see the skeleton and stuff. And if you live in Ohio right now and you're watching this show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's been smoking hot. It cooled down here at the end of the week, but I think we're going to go into another stretch where I think we're below 90s. But when you combine the humidity with what we've been having, it's been terrible. It's hard to even go outside and breathe or mow the lawn or do anything. But hopefully you enjoy that. Two-Face, that's our meme of the week. Again, if you find something, a meme, and I was calling it a meme.
Yeah, he called it a meme.
Okay, I'm an old guy.
He went to look it up. He's like want to put like a meme on my show. I'm like, what? What?
I don't know what to call them. I don't even know what. Do you even know what it means?
It's just something to laugh
Who
at.
made up a name like that?
Someone who made something to laugh at.
Okay, well, they're laughing at that word because it's terrible and it makes no sense.
It-
I'm sure somebody will tell me. You know, Twitter.
Means
You jump
like
on
the
Twitter
Roman
and
language.
follow us and tell me what meme means and why I don't know. It's
Like,
just a strange
it
word.
It means something in ancient language, something like that.
Probably it's probably Greek for something
Yeah,
that means, you know,
Funny. That's something in French that.
it's probably something
Translate
calling
to
us all
funny.
idiots or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's our meme of the week. Feel free to send us stuff. Share it on Facebook if you can. Share it on Twitter or comment below and maybe we'll link to it and get it on the show. Absolutely. Our next segment that we're going to move in, we're moving pretty quick through this time. So we went and saw Ant-Man and the Wasp. And just to remind you of our grading, when I'll do A, you do B. A is a movie we feel it's worth your theater dollars.
Yeah.
Buying the popcorn, buying the pop, and going there and enjoying time with friends, family, or your kids.
Or yourself.
Or no, because that's weird. Weird. Last time we had Granny kicking me in the back and the guy beside us laughing at people getting eaten by dinosaurs. This time we had this dude that has the worst giggle ever, and he was
He's a-
loud. It was crazy.
It's
People who go to theaters are, I'm glad you're having a good time. I don't want to crap on their parade, but it was
Weird.
obnoxious. A B rating, Tyler. What does that mean to us?
A B rating means a rental, so you still want to see it, but not you spend all the money in theaters to see it.
And a C rating is it's entertaining enough to wait for it to come out on TV. It's TV worthy. And D, Tyler.
D is don't waste your time. DWYT.
If I had to
And
pick
you just don't want to see it at all. Just
the last movie I saw in the theater that I felt was a don't waste your time, and don't get me wrong, I like the series, I like the actors, was Guardians of the Galaxy, the second one.
yeah.
It was a turd. And Chris Pratt's one of my favorite interviews. Once again, I'm crapping on one of his movies, and he's never going to come on this show. He never was going to anyways, but it was worth a try. Great actor, that movie. I think everybody pretty much agrees. It was a real turd burger, for sure.
Definitely.
So we went to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. But Tyler, I'm going to ask you first. What do you think? What do you think of the show?
I think it was great. We're not supposed to do spoilers, right?
No, let's stay away from spoilers. Do you think it was worth going to a theater and watching?
Yes, I would rate it a.
I'm a B on this. I think it was a really good, funny movie. A lot of callbacks to humor from the previous movie. It starts up after Civil War.
Yeah, Civil War.
So
2 years after.
he's out of jail. He's on probation. I'll say that much. But precedes Avengers Infinity War. And to be honest, the only reason I'd say it's an A, and you could wait till it comes out on the DVD, it has, the end credits at the end.
Yeah, the end credits.
There's a
Here's
little
what
bit of a
happened.
reveal that ties it into Avengers Infinity War that was kind of cool to see, and it kind of tells
shows
you
where Ant-Man is at the time.
yeah, and it shows who's going to be of this movie, and I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
What character possibly could be in the next untitled Avengers movie.
Yeah.
So if you're a huge fan, you like the humor of the first one, go to the theater and watch it. Personally, I think you could wait because it's going to come out on DVD before Avengers, the 4th edition to it, and it ties to nothing else of any of the other Marvel universe that you have to know before you go watch whatever movie's coming out next week.
Ant-Man, the first one.
Yeah, it's all in all, good movie, similar humor, doesn't stray from the map they laid out in the first movie. Pretty much an equivalent setup. Our next segment, Any more on the movie, Tyler?
Nope.
Our next segment is our interview segment. And we're really happy with this one being our first one because it's my oldest son, and like Tyler said earlier, his brother, Drew Metzger. If you, after this, have a question for Drew, contact us on Twitter. Drew is an accomplished chef and a fitness enthusiast. And recently we had a conversation about kids' fitness. I wanted him to talk of all his years of working out. Drew was a high-end athlete, a wrestler, baseball and football, did very well, became very fit early on in life, and it kind of stuck with him because it helps him kill his anxiety and stuff that he might have in life. You know, work anxiety, life anxiety that builds up on you, even as a student, as a young man. It's good to find a way to blow off that steam, and working out was the thing for him. He's changed some things up that he wants to talk about with us, and we're going to start that interview right now.
And cut.